Hey. Today I want to talk to you guys again about Gavin Newsom. You've been following my videos at all, you know that I really do not like Gavin Newsom. I think he is quite possibly the worst human being on the face of the earth. For those of you who don't know who Gavin Newsom is, he's the governor of California. He's a coward. He's a scumbag. Tell you a little something that guy did. He locked down and he told all the businesses to close down, except he left his winery that he was making money off of open. That's the kind of guy he is. Okay? I'll tell you something else. He's in bed with China. He's bought and paid for, owned by China. He took 1 billion taxpayer dollars, California taxpayer dollars, 1 billion of those dollars, and he sent it to China for the Chinese to make masks. China created the virus, and then he sent $1 billion to China to buy masks from China. Meanwhile, he was telling the people in California they couldn't go to work. Well, let's use some common sense here. California's struggling bad. If you've been following my YouTube, you've seen the many videos I've made about the homeless in Los Angeles. It's bad out there, okay? Real bad. And Gavin Newsom, instead of taking $1 billion that he got from taxpayer money, sending it to China, who knows what kind of kickback he's getting personally putting into his wallet, okay? He's one of the most corrupt human beings on the face of this earth, okay? In California, they're suckers. They see D for Democrat and they vote it. They don't even do their research to find out the truth. A lot of idiots. I mean, these people are dumb. Dumb to vote him in. Dumb. Okay? I'm a little angry. Now, here's what I'm getting at. You have plenty of talented ladies in California that could have made the masks. You could have taken that $1 billion and put it back into the California economy. People aren't working. There's men that could make the mask too. I'm not just saying it would only be women, but I'm just off the top of my head. We all know that women know how to sew better than men, and are in general better at that type of thing. Okay? So you have all these ladies that don't have jobs right now, and they could have been making masks. In World War II, the women went to work and they made bullets and other things, protective gear for the soldiers, and that's how we won World War II, because of the women helping the soldiers. Well, we had a chance right there, and Gavin Newsom, because he's bought and paid for by China, instead of putting the money back in the California economy, you could have put $1 billion back in the California economy. People could have social distanced. They could have been in warehouses making masks, or they could have been making the mask from their house. Okay? And they could have made the masks. And you could have put that money back into California, but he didn't, because he's bought and paid for by China. So what's next? There's a mass exodus out of California. I myself lived there for 20 years and left because of the craziness. Okay? Because of how bad Gavin Newsom and his butt buddy Eric Garcetti, mayor of Los Angeles, are. Those two lovers, okay? They're sick, you know, they're each other's beard, they're sick. Those two lovers are in bed with China, and here's what their plan is. They want the middle class to leave. Myself, you can take a guy like myself, middle class guy, living out there. Hard to survive on a middle class income in California. Daggone near impossible, okay, with the high prices. So they want to clear us out. They want to take our jobs. They want to make us broke. If they cared about the people leaving, and people are leaving by the droves, if they really cared, they'd do some things to make it more conducive to stay in California. But they don't. Why? Because they want the middle class gone. They want the poor, and they want the rich. They want the rich to have the money and to buy the stuff and look good. They want the Hollywood type, okay? They want those Hollywood type that they like, you know? And then they want the super poor, because they can get the super poor to do low stuff for them. They can rip them off. They can get government money for having the homeless. It's a scam, okay? So they're going to have the super poor and then the rich, and who knows what they're doing with the super poor. Like I said, I think Eric Garcetti's doing some questionable things with the homeless, okay? Real questionable. So what's going to happen is this is a setup. China is already buying up property like crazy in California. China is going to buy up California. Okay, there's going to be people who own apartments. They can't own the apartments anymore because everybody's moved out. There's going to be plenty of houses where people are moved out. Who's going to swoop in? The super rich, the celebrity types, the John Legends, the Tom Hankses, the super rich people, okay, these Saudi princes or whoever in China. These rich Chinese are going to buy up California. They're going to make it communist. That is the game plan. That is what's happening. That's why they're not doing anything to encourage people not to leave California. They are waiting for everybody to leave, for the majority of the middle class to leave. Then they're going to overpopulate the Midwest. Okay, that's the game plan. And then China's going to scoop in there and get that prime territory. And these rich like Bill Gates or whoever else, they'll buy up all that beautiful land there in California, by the ocean. It's all part of the thing. I mentioned to you before Agenda 21, this is part of it as well. Just like I said in my other video, they're getting rid of cars, autonomous. They're getting rid of, until 2035, they're going to get rid of gas-powered cars. Okay, in California, they want autonomous cars. They want to get rid of the middle class in California. They only want the rich, and they want the homeless because they are going to have the poor do the meaningless jobs that nobody want to do, okay? And they're going to use the homeless situation to milk the government, okay? Just like they're trying to milk the government to bail them out. And I know some of you trolls are going to be on here crying, but this is the truth. Wake your ass up, okay? Get on board. It ain't about yes, I'm mad because they're Democrats, but listen, if they're Republicans, I'll be pissed too. It doesn't matter if they're a D or an R. It's like Bill Hicks said, are you going to vote for the puppet on the right or vote for the puppet on the left? The difference is that Gavin Newsom is just a terrible, terrible, terrible human being, okay? He's selling out this country. He's selling out the beautiful state of California. Yes, I'm angry. I devoted half my life to California, and to see it being sold out to the Chinese Communist Party like that is awful. I'm mad as hell, and I ain't gonna take it anymore. It's swine time.